Oh my gosh, hell yeah. Okay, are we ready?
And 3, 2, 1.
This man.
Happy New Year!
Happy New
Welcome
Year!
to 2025. We are back.
Well, you're actually about to post an episode today, so this is going to be a week after the New Year.
Yeah, I realized we didn't tell them at all that we're doing like a New Year's episode. We're not. But we just welcome to the New Year.
We'll make some resolutions today. We can kind of talk about that.
Yeah.
We took a
I'm so glad that you mentioned it. Yeah, this is a new Apple Watch.
Oh my God.
I've been in love with her. She's fantastic with the Black Milanese band. I've got these pants. Oh, you shouldn't even ask. Tamia got them for me.
You're actually psycho.
What?
Every 5 minutes, I was just telling Cam off camera, this man with this Apple Watch, every 5 minutes. And I was like, yeah, my Apple Watch. If we were watching TV last night, we were literally watching TV and I was like, I need to get up to pee. So I go to grab the remote and this man says, no, he takes the remote away from me and takes 2 minutes on his fucking Apple Watch trying to pause the TV.
1 minute at most. It can connect to the Apple TV and I can press play. I can change channel. I can change shows. I can do everything.
Holding the remote.
That's so old school.
I could press beep and I could go pee. I had to wait a minute for you to figure out.
Boomer.
I'm boomer.
That was the first time I ever learned that it could even do that. It connects to the Tesla. It connects to like my heart.
It does everything for you.
It does everything for me. I also downloaded this thing. It's called a water llama. So it constantly reminds me that I have to drink enough water throughout the day because it helps with back pain.
Speaking of drinking water in your piss, thank you so much for asking. I spoke Mr.Pissair into the universe.
Oh, God.
So I don't know if you guys watched a couple episodes back. We were talking about Mr.Pissair, who has made like a huge come up on, should we even call it a come up? A piss up on, Instagram, TikTok, all of that. It's the guy that pisses in jugs and throws them everywhere. And then he makes piss air. He makes piss nukes. It's like a whole thing.
He makes shit air now too.
Yeah, shit air. Yeah, there's a lot.
There's a lot.
We deep dove that lore, so I'm not going to give you guys all the gross updates of that. I won't bring you back with the lore on that. Anyways, but I spoke him into existence. I tagged him on Christmas Day on my story because my brother, he made Skittle water. By the way, we're pivoting back a moment. We're getting back to the piss air Skittle water thing. My brother put Skittles in his water when we were at the Canucks game. And he literally looked like he had some sort of lean X beer. Like it was some sort of weird, it looked like drugs. Like he looked like he was drinking lean. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so he tried to exit the building.
Do you know what lean looks like?
Well, it's usually like pink. But anyways, he had like...
Could be purple.
Okay.
Okay.
I've never done it, so I don't know.
Okay.
But he literally had Skittles, and then the top of his drink was like frothy.
Yeah.
And then it was like colored. It looked literally so disgusting.
It was like the sour Skittles too, so I think it made them like fizz up a little bit.
It was so disgusting. And so he tried to leave the whole Canucks game. This is because we got my parents the suite for Christmas. And so he's trying to leave it, and all the security's like, you can't bring alcohol out of here. And then my brother literally spent 5 minutes fighting them, being like, this isn't alcohol. And they're like, yeah, you're right. This is drugs. Like, this isn't alcohol. So he was just like, no. And then my brother literally ran out of the building with his Skittles piss cup thing. No one stopped him, actually, after he started booking it for the door. And then he continued all through Christmas to make not piss. Oh my God. He kept making
he continued to make piss air.
But he made more Skittle water bottles. So he would just leave these water bottles around the house that literally looked bright orange like they were piss. Like so gross. So it was in the back of one of my photos that I posted to my story. So I just tagged Mr.Pissair because I was like, oh my God, I'm just like so funny. Like, let's just tag him. He responds. My Christmas wish came true, except his was, what did he even say when he first responded to me? He was like, I should probably have known this before I came
to like asking you out on a date or something.
Yeah, and then I said you wouldn't like me because my piss is too clear.
Yeah.
And then he replied, I'll make your piss dark for you.
What does that even mean?
Emojis.
Ew.
And then, which I didn't even know, but he screenshot whatever his first message was to me. I think Cam's finding it for me. God bless your soul. And then he posted it on his story and said, like, is she hitting on me, y'all?
Chat, does she want me? Let me know when you're trying to get down.
With a roach emoji.
Yeah,
and he posted it on his story and said, like, chat, does she want me, fam? Or what did she say?
Yeah, it's like, chat, do you think she wants me? Yeah, it was so funny.
And it was so funny because today my manager actually asked me for my story views from the past week and tell me why that story is 55,000 views. That's my top performing Instagram story.
With Mr. Pissair.
And it was because of Mr. Pissair.
I'm dead ass gonna lose my wife to a guy who pisses in jugs
And shits on the
fans
walls.
and shits on the walls and comes everywhere too.
I wish I wanted to reply, but like when he was like, I could make your piss like dirty for you, girl, or dark for you, girl, I just didn't know what to say. He left me speechless. I literally was just like, I don't know if I'm even like on your level of like, he's so far above, do you know what I mean? The nasty shit that I would do.
Yeah. He's well above that shit.
Yeah, because like he literally lives with roaches, and then other other YouTubers, streamers, like in full hazmat suits, went to his house.
I need to see if
And
he's
then he
real.
did a house
I still
tour.
don't believe he's real. I don't. There's no fucking
Should
way.
I reply and say like, can I come over? I could. What if I did it for the plot?
Let's not. I mean, you could.
I could.
But you'd have to fly all the way out to where, LA or whatever the fuck?
I don't know where I don't think he's living in LA. Imagine he had the money to get a house like that in LA and then he let it go like that. Like the shit, the piss on the walls, the roaches everywhere. Oh my gosh. Well, what's your New Year's resolution? Or do you have any New Year's resolutions?
I got a couple.
Mine is to be a bitch.
Yeah, you're great at it so far.
Thank you.
So far, you're kicking it off with a bang. Success
No,
after success.
I just feel like I've been so nice. Like, I don't want to lose my niceness, but I don't want to be nice to people that don't deserve nice, you know?
I hear that. Leaving some people back in 2024.
Yes. And like, I have a crazy like little side tangent, but I'd love to know if you have any.
I left vaping in 2024.
Yes, you quit vaping.
I'm like, fucking.
You quit for the fifth
There's
time.
a problem though. No, it's at least like the 10th.
He's shaking.
But it's.
So what's going to make this time different than all the other times you quit vaping?
I quit. I actually have an app on it on my phone.
On your watch.
On my watch, exactly.
you're like,
I
thanks
have
for
it.
asking.
It's a quit. Thank you for asking.
Thank
It
you,
is an
my
Apple
watch.
Watch. It is. I got a couple other bands as well.
Yeah.
But I downloaded an app. And it's so weird. I read this book, How to Quit Vaping. I'm still like halfway through it.
You didn't
And
finish it.
I know, because I wanted to vape. So I'm like, if I finish the book, I'm never going to vape again. I might as well get halfway through it. But it's also a problem because the last, like from December 20th till January 1st, till December 31st at midnight.
Oh, it's your bender week.
It's bender week.
Yeah.
And I go hard. I drink. I smoke. I take baths. I go crazy. I vape. I
Yeah.
know. I'm not doing like blow or anything. It's not that wild, but like it's really simple. My bender week is really just trying to like relax and unwind.
Yeah.
But I vaped like 2 whole sticks, Nick sticks. I don't know, whatever, however much that
I
much.
was like, damn.
It's a lot apparently. But this
You're actually
time,
teetering the level of somebody else that we all know.
2 days, I'm almost done without vaping. It's like 1 day and like 16 hours.
Wow.
But
1.5 days.
1.5 days. But I've had no craving, no inclination, no nothing.
Really?
Usually I'd go for the Nicorette and I'm like, okay, I'll take a
Wait,
couple
yeah.
pieces
Have
to
you
like
not
withdraw.
taken Nicorette?
Dude, I haven't had a single desire to.
Wait, you've been surprisingly too nice. I thought
That's
you were
what
chewing
I
Nicorette.
mean. No, me too.
Like you've literally been so nice.
Whenever I stop vaping, I'm a dick.
I know,
I'm
that's-
like quick. I'm fucking.
No, you're like so irritable.
Irritable,
Yeah, you're cranky.
absolutely.
You were like so nice to me
I'm
today.
vibing.
Yeah,
And
wait,
it's
really?
the best thing ever. Yes.
What's the difference?
I think I just, in my mind, there's like the mindset, like from the book, it's just a whole mindset shift of being like, it really isn't that hard.
Do you think it's going to hit at like the 2 or 3 day mark? Because I got breakfast today. You were
No.
calling me
On 3
beautiful
days, that's where all the
through day. It was
nicotine's
so
gone.
nice. You're so sweetie
On the
pie all
third
day.
day, the nicotine is fully out of your system. It's so easy. And it's like the little monsters, the nicotine, but there's really not that much addiction from nicotine. It's most,
I'd like to beg to differ.
physical,
You-
physical,
all of December,
physical,
all of
psychological
December.
is different.
All of-
Psychological is different.
Okay, because all of December you were like, can we go stop at the vape store? Can we go stop at the vape store? Can
my
you go stop
God,
at the
I
vape
was
store?
fiending.
Because
I
you
was
didn't vape for like 2
fiending.
months and then you were like, I'm going to go to the vape store. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, because I knew if we're going to smoke weed, I'm like, I'm going to need a vape. And it's just absolutely.
See, I don't understand that. You're like, let's smoke weed. I smoked weed once and it ruined my whole next 24 hours.
I know.
I don't
you
get how
were
people
so
commit to it.
mean.
I know,
You were
I was.
such a bitch. She was.
I was so nice for
No.
the 12 hours when I was high.
No,
Or
you
like,
were high for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was a bitch.
And then it just went
Yeah.
straight downhill.
I don't know what weed does to me, but it makes me
Makes you
so
angry.
mad and irritable and angry. And I
It's like withdrawals for me. Yeah.
I think what it does is it literally, I don't feel like my brain is working on its like full level. I feel like I can't reply. I'm not witty. I can't like math.
I'm
I
the
can't
same.
think about business.
I get antisocial.
No, and then literally because I can't do all of those things, I feel like I'm just like a man and I get frustrated and I don't know what to do with my emotions. So I just get mad. I feel
Just be a woman.
no, I
I've
feel
seen
like
the
a
same
man.
thing. Yeah, no, I don't know. I've been on like a really good vibe right now, and there's no reason or desire for me to want it, especially with like weed too. I'm more so on we're doing dry January, but for weed I'm trying to as well not smoke throughout the year, but I take more of your advice to be like do it in moderation as opposed to straight abstinence.
Yeah, you go crazy when you go all for something, you go all for something. And then when you go all off something, you go all off something.
I
Your
know.
bender week, like I was literally just like sitting
So
there going to
hard.
bed. He would stay up till like 6:30 in the morning.
Playing Fortnite,
Drinking, smoking weed. And he's like,
oh
it's my
God,
bender
I
week.
keep,
I'm
like,
allowed
vaping.
to.
Oh my God, it's
Like
so bad.
crazy. And then January 1st, and this man's like up bright and early. He's
I-
like, woohoo,
Yeah.
he's got some pep in his step.
I woke up at like 2:30.
He's like, we're going to meditate.
Ago.
We're going to go to the gym.
I meditated yesterday. I gymmed.
I know.
Today I'm going to the gym. I have to
It's-
meditate. I took a bath. Like I'm chilling.
It's like just night and day from the past
Completely.
2 weeks.
Bender week is
You take it
it's
crazy.
too hard. Bender week it's really nice as well though because I'll go so hard that I'll never want to do it again. So it kind of just makes me take a step back, you know?
But then you do it again the next year.
Yeah, but it's dry January.
You're like,
and
yeah,
that
but that's
does
a year
help.
from now.
Dry January, like right now, is going to be really fucking good because whenever I drink alcohol, it makes me kind of crave like a little vape. So now with a whole month of not drinking, I'm just out here.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm him.
Exactly. Alcohol has so many
Totally.
extra calories too. Like all the Christmas parties, that was so
Oh,
bad with my
God.
diet because if I had to drink, I had to like account it for in my like calories, which was so awful. And then I wanted to eat everybody's food too. So all of my meals were like, literally because of the calories in it, I would have like 2 cookies and like a piece of chocolate. That's breakfast because I wanted to eat all of the bad foods. And then I broke out so bad and I was wondering why my skin was so bad. And I was like, oh, it's because I ate a piece of ice cream cake for breakfast like 3 days in a row.
Bender
It
week
was
is so good.
But yeah, to my point of wanting to be more of a bitch this year, I definitely am talking about this because I like just don't even care anymore. Normally I stop talking about things to like protect people's feelings, and there's no way this person's gonna even watch
What
this.
are we protecting?
Someone in my family asked me for a job on Christmas, and then when I said no, they went to you. Like, what's gonna change between that?
That's funny. That's so funny.
Crazy.
They said
He said, Bob.
they're like, oh, I love when you're in the videos. I'm like, what videos? Like the videos you're in. I'm like, which one? They're like, the Tesla one. I'm like, what fucking Tesla
What
one did we
what?
film? When did we film something?
I have literally no idea.
And I guess it must have been like sometime
really
in like
old video.
2022 or maybe early 2023, something throughout then.
Yeah,
Wait, we're in 2025.
Yeah.
Maybe 2024 even.
I think that was 2023.
Yeah.
I have no idea. But they literally were like, can I have a job? I was like, what do you want to do? They're like, just anything. I'm sorry. If you're going to try to sell me for a job, you got to tell me how you're going to improve my life. I also have no money to pay you. So do you know what I mean?
You heard of SWOT analysis?
Cam's even choking in the background. Yeah, I was asking. I was like, you know what I mean? Like, what do you do? Like, what do you like to do? And I got the only answer I got was something that I could get ChatGPT to do in
SWOT
maybe
analysis.
5 minutes. So I was just like, a minute, 5 seconds.
Chat can do that in 5 seconds.
Yeah, that's so true.
Easy.
But my whole thing, I don't know if this is just me or maybe the people that I surround myself with, but all the people that are in like my like life, no one does that. And if you're gonna go ask someone for something, like you have to say what you're gonna make better for them. You know what I mean?
You have to have a way of doing it.
100%. Or like I literally was like, oh, what do you want to do? I don't know. Like you should at least know what you want to do for someone if you want to get hired. Like what the
It was like when this woman was at a Harry Styles concert and
Yes.
she just started screaming and be like, let me work for you. And so he pauses the show and he's like, okay, what can you do? And she's like, anything.
And he's like, oh.
okay, cool. Anyways.
Dude,
and just
that
like
was-
continues the show.
that was her one opportunity
Yeah.
to be just like social media marketing. I'll optimize your SEO.
Done.
Like just to be
can
like
say
shit out whatever the
anything.
fuck you would do for him. Like that's crazy.
Had the one opportunity.
If she wanted to be a chef, she could have been like, I'm a private chef. I
Makeup.
cook you better meals.
hair.
I know.
Anything. I'll do pedicures.
Oh my gosh, you miss 100% of the shots. You never take Michael Scott, Michael
Wayne
Jordan.
Gretzky, Michael Jordan.
Oh, is it Wayne Gretzky?
It's Wayne Gretzky said that. You miss 100%
Michael
of the
Scott.
shots you never take.
Well, I thought it was Michael Jordan. Who's Michael Jordan? Is he a basketball player?
He's
I got
also
a basketball game
player.
tomorrow. Wait, he plays baseball?
Yeah, Michael Jordan's also as a baseball player.
No.
Yes, he is.
No.
Yes, he is.
Michael Jordan?
is a baseball player.
Isn't he a basketball player?
He
Is he the basketball player that died?
Nope.
Who died?
Oh, Kobe.
Oh. Is Shaq still
Shaq
plays,
is
right?
still alive.
No, Shaq
yes.
doesn't play.
No, Shaq.
Who's LeBron?
LeBron.
LeBron was in the Olympics
The
with
best.
Steph Curry. That's all I
Yes,
know.
yes,
Thank you
yes,
so
yes.
much for watching sports with me.
Jesus
for my sports commentary. Wait, who's Michael
You're doing
Jordan?
great. He is a former
basketball.
basketball because he's a current baseball player.
He does not play.
No,
He's
maybe
61?
not current, but maybe he's a current golfer.
There's no way he played Baseball. I was about to say basketball. Don't even get me talking about sports.
His last career stats are from 2002. For basketball or baseball?
Yeah, because he doesn't play baseball,
yes,
you dumbass.
he does. He played baseball.
Literally no way.
Okay, what team did he play for?
I don't know.
Chicago Bulls.
Chicago. Chicago. Wait, so he didn't play baseball? Cam's trying to find it, by the way.
How many rings does he have?
Of what?
Wedding bands, bro.
Wedding bands. How many times did he get married? Oh my God, you want to know somebody who has a crazy amount of child support? Nick Cannon.
No, DJ Mustard.
How many kids does DJ Mustard have?
One.
He's one kid?
And it's... what is it? What is that?
There's no way he played baseball,
Michael Jordan, number 45, played baseball. That's him. Status is active. Nickname Air.
There's not. You're literally lying.
Major League Baseball career stats.
I don't have glasses. You think I can read that from a foot away?
Dude, in 94, he's a bad baseball player. He's not good.
I'm a bad baseball player.
Yeah, no, you're probably worse than him by far, but he's a much better basketball player, I've heard.
No, really. I've heard from time to time.
Yeah, just from a couple people.
That's crazy. Do you have any more New Year's resolutions? I'm trying to change my life this year.
I have a lot. I was thinking about it a lot more last night. Most of it's related related most of it's related to my health. I want to work
and wellness
out.
yeah,
I want to work out 6 days a week, but like consistently
yeah,
so
consistently.
So every single morning, 6 days a week, I just want to Peloton for like 20-30 minutes, just get the blood going, you know. And then in the evening I want to do gym sesh, 3 days on, 3 days on, 1 day off. So it's like chest, biceps, legs, rinse and repeat. And then Sundays are always off. So that's kind of the vibe I'm going for. I want to read 12 books, which I'm trying to overshoot.
One a month?
Yeah, one a month. I'm halfway through my vaping one, and I'm like halfway through the 50-cent book. So I'm going to consider that one book once I finish both of them.
Yeah, because it's like half and half.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes sense.
So that's a big one. Probably make like $25,000 a month is a big goal for me.
Dang.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
That's the dream.
We're starting with zero,
We're
baby.
starting with zero.
Let's go.
We're going
It's
up
a
from
very
here.
slow month.
You know, it's a great place to be in.
100%.
Probably move out. I feel like we're kind of grown accustomed to our place at this point. And
well, oh my God. I think we cut this out of one of the last podcasts, but we can like blurb it a little bit again because I also was going to tell Cam and I just don't want to tell the podcast and have to tell her. You know what I mean? 2 birds with 1 stone. Everyone doesn't get to see Cam, but like I get to look at Cam's beautiful face and talk to her while we do this. And I'm like, I get to catch up with Bestie and talk to you when we do this.
Facts.
But no, so one of the big things of why I really want to move too is like I swear to fucking God that our neighbors cook with nonstick pans. And over Christmas, Prince has been more tired again. We've moved her out of the room that we normally keep her in and we've moved her into another room. But I've run everything with the vet. I've called back the vet. She's on antibiotics to rule out any sort of like bacterial blah, 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 blah. I've ran everything through with ChatGPT. And like the only like thing that it could be at this point is environmental causes outside of our immediate apartment because we have all of the like non-PFTs,
PTFEs, PFOAs,
pots and
all
pans.
of those, yeah.
We don't spray hairspray inside the house. I don't
No
spray perfume
perfume
inside the house. I actually haven't worn perfume all of December. I showed up smelling like ash
She's
to
in a
all of my
room.
Yeah, I tried to switch to natural deodorant too. I've smelled like shit at every holiday event.
Schmidt's
So
is
it's so
garbage.
bad.
Fuck you, Schmidt.
I
It's
literally
garbage.
smell like doo-doo ass.
It's charcoal and lime, bergamot and lime or some shit. And I'm
it's
like, dude,
BO and lime.
It's BO and
BO
bullshit.
and lime.
It's
Yeah, so I've taken the L of smelling like shit at all these family events. You know what I mean? But we don't spray anything in the house. So I think the only thing that it could be for Prince is like if the neighbors, because we got new neighbors maybe like 6 months ago, if they cook with non-stick and it can like travel through the vents and all of the air systems and stuff. So that's what I think it is.
Complicated, yeah.
But then moving costs so much money. So we have a HEPA filter for the bird. Can you believe we have a HEPA filter for the bird filtering her air? We just moved her cage into a different room lately.
Yeah, so she gets more sunlight
exactly.
too.
But then, so see, this is our issue with moving though, and why this is so hard. So we're in a condo. We can't go to another condo. Otherwise, we're going to get the exact same problem. If we go to a house, the house can't have a basement suite because then you share the air with the basement suite. You know what I mean? And then if someone lives in the basement suite, and it has to be a specific type of townhouse if it's a townhouse. Otherwise, it also travels between the units. So it couldn't even be a middle townhouse. It would have to be a corner. And then all those things, that sounds fine and dandy, right? Maybe if we were in rural Alaska or Alberta, this would be fine. How do you
pronounce that word?
Rural?
Huh?
Rural.
Rural?
Rural.
That's what
That would be fine.
sound
But
like.
literally in Vancouver,
Like
all of those
growling.
houses are like $4,500 to $5,500 a month. And
No, they're
I ain't got that.
ridiculous. No, townhouses too are starting at like 4,200.
Crazy. My mom was so cute. She was like, because I told her all of this lore, and my mom sent me a townhouse. She's like, you should jump on this. And I was like, it's $4,500 and it's so old and the kitchen's falling apart.
I know.
And I was like, I appreciate this so much, but I'm like, it's so expensive. But that's on my New Year's list too, like to move, but to be able to get a place that works for everything and also doesn't cost $10,000 a month.
That's
Because
the
holy
dream.
shit.
That would be the fucking dream.
What's wrong with our economy?
Everything.
I'm going to be like a
Should we
economist.
start shitting on Trudeau? Or
who do I complain about? I do
we can
complain about
complain to
everybody.
a lot of people.
But I don't want to complain, you
Same.
know.
We just got to do something about it. That's all.
I know. One of my New Year's resolutions this year, which I love, I started doing this in December instead of like even, you know what I mean, waiting for the new year. I've switched all of the media that I consume. Like the
I
majority
noticed that about you.
of
Yeah.
the media that I consume. Because like you've probably heard like you are who you surround yourself with, and you will be pretty much who the 5 closest people in your life are.
Tamia
So-
doesn't have friends though, so she only has Cam. That's one friend.
I have one?
So what?
What did you say?
I said you're
I have
5
no
closest.
friends?
Yeah, because I'm like your 5 closest friends are who you surround yourself with. I'm like, well, you only surround yourself with Cam and me, so the last 3 got
And
to be
Shannon,
like, oh yeah,
and my mom,
yeah.
and then I don't know who
And
the
that's
fifth
why the
is.
last one's media. So you got to surround
Media,
yourself
exactly.
with a proper person. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, no. So I was deep diving. So I have this thing called Masterclass. Like I paid for it last year, and like it's all these like, you know what I mean, people that give you some like life topics or whatever. And they said what's more important than the people that you surround yourself with, though, is the media that you consume, because you're listening to that outside of when you're singing or talking to your friends or your family and all that sort of stuff. So all that I've been listening to now, like I've switched literally podcasts I've been listening to be way more about like self-help, finance.
Diary of a CEO is
Yeah, that's a really good podcast. I've switched so like some of the podcasts that I would watch before are Brain Rot Central, bro.
Yep.
Like Brain
Canceled.
Rot Central.
Some random
like,
nutrition fucking.
They're so entertaining sometimes, but then I literally thought back, I'm like, what have I gained from listening to any of these?
Do you remember half
right?
the stories they even tell you?
No. And
Same.
then, so what's crazy
Same.
is the first episode I watched of Diary of a CEO, which also I'll send you one because one of them changed my fucking life, Cam. I swear to God. That first episode I watched was like 2.5 hours
With the woman? With
a
the body
behavioral- Yeah,
language,
she's like
yes.
a behavioral like and body scientist. I remember more from that podcast than I do from any other media I've consumed from all of 2024.
That's insane.
Crazy. And I actually use more of the things in that now about like just your body language and the questions you ask people, like way more than I do anything else. And then from there, I jumped into this dude about nutrition, and then it went into fitness. And I feel like I'm just slowly like taking all of these things from the people that are the best of the best in their fields and like implementing it into my life. And what was so crazy is fucking, I'm going to half say my idea about this thing. But anyways, I want to do something with tampons this year. I'm not going to get more into it, but literally to the type of tampon you wear fucking affects you. And I think it's fucked my whole like system. Damn, I sound like a fucking tinfoil hat person right now. I'm like, it's in the water, it's in the trees, it's in the food.
A lot of shit that's so carcinogenic, you find out, like from deli meats to
literally your
everything.
tampons can give you cancer.
Yeah.
It's fucked. So anyways,
Yeah.
I've actually been reaching out to tampon manufacturers because I'm dead ass. Well, that's on my vision board this year. I want to start $1 million company, like from the ground up.
Yeah.
Ground
Get
up.
bought out by Procter
I
and
fucking
Gamble.
made my business plan for it. Like I'm going to hold me to it. I'm going to do the damn thing. I have $0 right now.
Yeah. This business is going to require a lot of capital and we have none of it. So
Watch
we're
me,
off to a
baby.
great start. But just you wait. 2025 is going to be nuts.
Yes.
I feel like 2025 is going to be a crazy good year.
I think so, but
It's
that's
gonna be
my biggest
different.
goal. And actually, for any of you that are watching, I'll challenge you to do that too.
To do
Don't
what?
switch all your media.
Oh God, I'm manspreading.
But like 1 or 2 of the days of your media, like if you watch a podcast religiously, switch it out on one of the days and watch something where you'll learn something.
It's like switching meat.
Holy shit, it makes you feel so much better.
Meatless Mondays.
Oh yeah, how people do like one
Shit like that.
one day a week
I've-
listen to something useful.
I've started doing that as well, where I'm like, instead of going on YouTube and just finding some random thing to keep me entertained, I'll throw on a masterclass on something. But the masterclasses are also still kind of like, I watched this one recently on CIA behavior and like CIA personability and like skills like that they teach you on how to be like really personable and just really good at communication with other people.
like an effective communicator.
An effective communicator, exactly. And it was really first year college course kind of vibe. It didn't really go into too much depth, but I guess I'm like, it's not really a technical course to begin with. So
I think it also depends on who you're watching.
Yeah.
Because one of the master classes, it was 4 hours with Sarah Blakely, who created Spanx. If you don't know who Sarah Blakely is, that also was the most like profound thing that I've watched in a really long time. I think it depends, because the Kris Jenner one, I was like, it's all shit you already know.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But I mean,
some
like,
of them are like that, but some of them are really good, like nuggets.
Exactly. I also think it's like, it's to probably get you in more of a headspace to actually use the information and do something with it.
Get you thinking about something.
What's the thing? You bring something to water and you can teach it to fish. I don't know. There's a saying. There's some saying about that. I don't know.
If you bring a horse to the water, it could fish, but then sometimes it might not. You got to teach it how to ride it.
You can motivate it or something.
You
and
can
then
talk to it a little bit and then eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, eat the horse.
The horse.
No, you use the horse
to catch the fish. To catch the shark.
That's what Moses said.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go.
You see, I'm already becoming such a more profound thinker from all of this media.
Oh my God, I was so deep as well. Remember one of the episodes I talked about the Anunnaki and how we're all aliens, or we come from gods? Oh my God,
yeah, dog. This guy went even further over Christmas break.
Further, and I got I got my whole story accredited. Like, it just, someone told it back to me, and like, it was a TikTok video, and this guy really dove deep into like the history of the Anunnaki and what it is, and the planet Nibiru and how it's coming again, and like the Great Flood in the Bible was a thing.
Yeah,
it was a thing because the planet came close. It was
probably a tsunami, bro.
It was, but it was because the planet X, which the Anunnaki come from, it's called Nibiru.
Now
it
you're
came
wearing
close
the tinfoil
to
hat.
ours, and then it just the gravitational pull on the shit. So tsunami was like bah, and it fucked up everything. But Noah's Ark wasn't a boat; it was a submarine. But
okay, that's
fucking aliens, dude.
You're gonna sound real close to the chemtrails in the sky are starting to affect my breathing.
I bet the aliens we're gonna see one.
Didn't that happened in 2024?
Yeah,
right?
These fuckers
aliens?
are like, I wanted to stop our like taxes.
What are things we should leave in 2024? We gotta leave Hawk Tuah girl in 2024.
Oh my God, Hawk Tuah is such a dumb. Yeah, it didn't work. Is she
going to jail for the hot coin thing?
She should.
Can you explain that to the viewers who don't know what the hot coin was?
So the Securities EC Commission, their securities
what
and
is a
something.
Hot coin?
It's a cryptocurrency that pretty much, if you promote as an influencer, a lot of influencers do it. You promote something that you make. Say, I think hers was Hawk Coin, right? HAWK,
like
whatever. That. So pretty much, she tells you.
My native app is called Hawk Nation. Sorry.
And so you tell people that you're releasing this new coin, and you tell everyone to buy it. So when a lot of people start to buy it, it inflates the value of the coin. It goes from like 1 cent to like now it's worth 10 cents. Now it's worth $1. Maybe it's worth $3. But when you have like 3 million of these coins circulating, and you tell everyone, oh hey, you should buy it now, and say Haley, Hawk Tuah girl, already owns like 2 million shares of it at like 10 cents a share. It goes up to $1. She owns 2 million shares of it. Now it's worth a lot more. So she profits off of it, and then she sells all of her stock, which immediately plummets the value of a coin. It's called a
pump and dump.
A pump and dump, exactly. Everyone pumps in it, and she takes it out. It's a dump.
And then everyone loses their money, except her.
Yeah, of course, because she took it out when she knew that it was going to be advertised because she was promoting it to be there. Logan Paul's done it. Mr. Beast has done it.
That's
a lot
crazy.
of fucking KSI, a lot of people have done shit like that. And it's very illegal.
She might go to jail for that.
She should.
But with Mr. Beast doing that, how did Mr. Beast get the whole Amazon show if he's done some shit like that?
Because he did it through a third party. He had an agency. Mr. Beast himself is not in charge of that.
Oh.
He had an agency, a group of representatives
that did it for him or something?
He could recommend something for them to do it, but at the end of the day, they're the ones who are in charge of that whole thing. Yeah. And so he kind of got completely under the radar because it's like, well, I may have suggested something. He never purposely told anyone to be like, oh, go and buy this. He may have suggested it, but that didn't initially mean that his agency was going to go and do it. Complete fucking lie. It's hiding behind a third party, it seems like, but that's the way he got around it.
Oh, shit, man. His games on Amazon, though, are pretty cool.
They're kind of sick. I've been fucking with it.
Oh, he just got engaged today, too. Yeah, that's cute. Dude, has he been with his girl for a long time? I feel like they've been dating for a while.
4 years, 3 years.
They look cute.
He's fucking like, you look at him in his eyes, he is gone. My guy has been dead for years.
I said that when we were watching his, he was hosting the games, and he's like,
he looks like a weasel.
But he kind of had dead eyes. And I was like, he kind of, there's no soul left there. Zoom into my face. For all the audio listeners, I was trying to do the face.
It's so fucking it's like a forced smile without the eye emotion. I don't know. He's fucking so far gone. I don't like the guy.
He's so rich though. Like it's crazy. Like his games are they gave away $1 million in the first
episode. It was
episode.
$100 million that it would cost to produce it.
Holy shit. Daddy Bezos got that money too though to be able to put
Daddy
all that
Bezos
on.
Have you seen his new wife?
He's a new wife?
Yeah,
Is she baddie?
Not even close.
She's not a baddie?
Bro, she looks like, again, I'm not one to judge on looks because like
as you're judging her on looks.
But like if you go and look at her, she looks like a sex doll. It's
she looks like a sex doll?
It's the new one. It's like him and her, they're about to have a wedding. I can't tell. Is that the new one?
The new one is crazy.
Well, his old wife, she looked like completely normal and totally down to earth. This one kind of looks like a inflatable sex doll. Yeah, that's the one.
Show Tamia.
Show Tamia.
Oh, holy shit.
Do you know what I mean? I'm like, you're worth like $500 billion.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos is aging like milk.
He's having a $600 million wedding. How would you spend $600 million?
What is wrong with the world, though? Where like just a couple of these motherfuckers own just billions on billions on billions. Like that's
Luigi
fucked.
is onto something.
Yeah,
we should
kill
totally.
them all. No,
absolutely.
don't. I don't know. Yeah, don't kill anybody else.
Oh, is that 30 minutes?
Cutting us off.
Oh, would you look at that? My Apple Watch told me it's time to stand.
Your watch told you to stand?
Yeah, don't worry.
Oh my god, he does this all the fucking time too.
We'll keep talking.
It's gonna be literally your dick in your stomach in the viewfinder.
Sorry, it's a fucking slang over here. I got an elephant.
I saw
tusk.
this. Oh my god, I saw this video on TikTok, and I was like, why does it have so many views? Because it was just like this girl like setting up her weights, and it was when I had to read the comments because behind her there was this dude that was doing some sort of like reps of something, and his dick was like to his knee.
Oh
like,
my
his
god,
dick was so long, and you could see it swinging in the background. And because I was like, why does this video have so many views? And all the comments were like, homie's third leg can curl more than I can curl.
Oh my
like,
god,
it was so far down. I was like, holy shit.
Like Drake's hammer.
That would break anybody, man. That would, oh my god, yeah, I don't want to think about that.
Does not sound fun.
Okay, well, that's 30 minutes. We can cut it because I don't want to edit more.
Do you have any more resolutions?
Oh, do I have more resolutions? I want to consume better media.
Okay.
I want to lose another 25 pounds.
Nice.
I want to start a new business venture.
Okay.
That I had already thought of.
Yeah.
I want to move because I want Prince to be, healthier and everything.
Totally.
And I want all my friends and family to be successful and happy and healthy and
nice.
All the I don't know.
I want some quality time with my fam too.
Yeah, I don't want to say all like the basic stuff of it all, but the basics is so important. Like good time with your friends, good conversations, good health, all that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Ain't that the truth? Hell yeah.
See you next week.
Bye.